welcome back to the show. Yeah, they love you. Yes. People. Right? Isn't it the greatest thing in the world?
Yeah,
the best audience ever.
great.
Yeah. You look fantastic. How are you doing? How's the family?
The family are okay.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
You know, they're okay.
How old are they now, the kids?
3 and 7.
Love it.
Yeah, they were trying to. They're not happy about me being here.
They're not.
No. I said I've got to go to New York. They said why? I said, well, I'm going to be on television, and my 3-year-old doesn't get that. My 3-year-old is like, into television? I'm like, yes. And she's like, but how do you get into television? Well, I get in New York. I get in the television, but you know.
Yeah, it's a camera. Yeah, you can't explain.
Yeah, the whole camera thing. They couldn't explain.
No. What are they into right now?
Oh, rainbow unicorns.
Yeah. Rainbow unicorns.
Yeah, everything rainbow unicorn.
I had a feeling that you would say that they're into that.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Look.
Just in case you...
Shall I, for her, because she did actually say to me, she said, if you are going into television, you have to be dressed like Rainbow Unicorn.
Oh,
and I was like, well, I'm not going to do that, obviously.
Yes!
So, yes.
Mom of the year!
Mom of the year!
Your mom loves you so much!
Right? Delilah Bell Wrighton, I love you. Can I take it off
yes,
now?
Yeah, of course,
Thank
yes,
you.
of course. It was just for your daughters.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Do they understand why you're into television?
I mean, yeah, I've tried to explain films. Actually, they've seen one of the... I did a version of The Nutcracker a few years ago where I play like a psychotic pink cake. And so they watched that.
Wow.
Yeah, but she didn't like that at all. She was like, you should be dressed in rainbows. And she was like, why are you so angry? And I was like, I don't know. And then the other one, I tried to show her Pirates of the Caribbean. She watched 10 minutes. She was far too terrified. She said, I don't want to see you doing that. Well,
really?
Yeah, she wasn't impressed. But she also said? She said, I know I don't like you in that. You're too pretty. I was like, oh. But she said, but don't worry, you're not anymore.
Oh, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
All right,
I love you, I love you.
You were cute for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Have any of them shown any interest in acting?
No. I actually asked her. I said, is that something that we took into the theatre? I said, is that something that you want to do? She was like, no. Why not? It's all those people looking at you. And I was like, I'm quite proud.
Yeah, good. Don't get involved.
Good point.
Yeah. You started acting at around 7 years old, right?
I did. 6, yes.
6. And it's something called, I want to say, Royal Celebration?
It was called a Royal Celebration. I don't think I did very much. I think I sort of ran in and said, Mummy, Daddy, but I loved it.
Did you have any, that Mommy, Daddy were your lines?
I don't remember. I remember very few lines. I remember there being, there are marks on the floor where you have to hit when you're acting on film. And I remember mine was green, and I was so pleased about hitting my mark and just being there.
And it was about Princess Di and
It was about
Charles?
A street party on the day that Charles and Diana got married. Wow. Yeah.
This is your acting debut?
This was my acting debut.
We found the clip. We have it. Your acting debut. Oh. And you did have a line.
Did I?
Yeah. Here is 6-year-old Keira Knightley making her acting debut in Royal Celebration. Check this out.
Their new life together.
Here.
Everybody's been waiting for.
Wow!
Well, yeah. I mean, I had one word, which I repeated many times, so I clearly milked it. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And then smash cut to totally different. You got your one line over.
Yeah.
We were looking at IMDb today, and just 20 years, almost to the day, was the release of Bend It Like Beckham. Is that crazy? I feel like just yesterday you did that film. Did you know that it was going to be a giant hit, or did you feel like it was going to be your breakout?
No. I mean, I literally remember telling people that I was doing it and saying, it's called Bend It Like Beckham, and them going, that's really embarrassing.
Really?
Okay, yeah. No, it was and they were all like, don't worry, nobody will see it. It's fine.
Don't worry, nobody will see it.
Yeah. No, it was the idea of it because women's soccer was not as big back then, and so the idea of the whole thing was sort of ridiculous. And it's amazing because it's still the film that even today, if somebody comes up and talks to me about my work, it's that one. It's so loved. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is beloved. You've done some great ones, though. I want to talk about your new one, Boston Strangler. It's out on Hulu this Friday. It's based on the true story. How much about the story did you know?
I didn't really know very much, so I'd obviously heard of it.
Yeah.
But really, I just sort of read the script and thought, whoa, this is such a complicated story and so interesting. And what I didn't realise was that there are these two female journalists right at the centre of the story. And actually, when you Google it, you know, they were the two that really kind of went after it. They first linked the killings. They even named the killer the Boston Strangler. And yet, when you Google it, their kind of part of that history has largely been erased. So it felt like a really interesting, you know, it's a true crime piece. It felt cool to kind of see it through that female gaze and to put these two journalists sort of in the centre of it.
And it's shot in Boston, and yeah, did you do a Boston accent?
No.
That's a smart move.
Well, I wanted to do the Boston accent. I mean,
Who talked you out?
the director was like, absolutely, he's from Boston.
Oh yeah.
And
no,
he was
people
like,
from Boston.
No. You can't, I mean, if you weren't from the street that the character was from in Boston, you were not allowed to do the Boston accent. So every single actor went in going, Boston accent?
Yeah. You're like, no,
Yeah,
everyone's made this mistake.
Yeah, no, we were not allowed. So it's a standard American accent. There is no
That is a
Boston.
very smart move that you did that.
Yeah.
I was in a Boston movie. I did not do a Boston accent, but I did do it when my character got excited. Like, really, he was...
You got it in there?
Oh, yeah. Either if my character was drunk or excited, I threw a Boston.
You threw it in, and nobody went, you're not
No,
allowed?
it worked. It
No,
was perfect,
that's
actually, because
great.
yelling it. Because Boston, you can't mess it up.
No, you can't.
And it lives forever, and they'll find you on the streets like,
They will.
the
They'll
accent
never be
was
allowed-
terrible.
Yeah. They're very vocal about it.
Yelling from the windows of Dunkin' Donuts at you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to show a clip. Here's Keira Knightley in Boston Strangler. Take a look.
They won't coordinate with other police departments. Connections are being missed, and good leads are falling through the cracks.
I said some of that to be expected.
We are way beyond that. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Am I keeping you up?
Will you cut the already? What's the story?
The city can't protect its women.
Come on.
What? You don't think it's true or you don't think it's a story?
What the hell is it with you? You can't go after someone's livelihood because you're impatient.
10 women are dead and these don't have a clue.
You don't have a story. You have a grudge.
How many women have to die before it's a story?
That's enough. These are good men busting their asses. I'm not waging a war on the police department.
Yeah, Keira Knightley, everybody. Boston Strangler is available on Hulu this Friday. Zachary Levi joins us after the break. Stick around, everyone.
Hey, hey.